Now, I really hope by the end of this episode I know what I'm doing next. Because right now, I feel like I can't accomplish anything right. Like a day after I decide, yeah, I'll stay in Cozumel and figure out how to teach English and maybe house sit to try to save some rent. The house that I'm sitting right now, their cat got out when we had some friends over who are always over for, like, the gate got left open and the cat got out. And it was an indoor cat, and I didn't realize how indoor the indoor cat is. And so I called the friends, and when the cat didn't come back in a day, then I started getting concerned, and now the owners are concerned, and it's just like, I had one fucking job. And I couldn't even keep a fucking cat safe. Like, it's a cat. Hopefully, like, we plastered the neighborhood with posters. I walked around shaking a bag of treats, screaming for Kitty, and, like, hopefully somebody just, like, took her in and kept her safe and hasn't realized that her mom misses her and loves her yet. But, like, what a fucking kick around, man. What the fuck am I supposed to do? The only time I don't feel like this is when I'm mobile. And I can't afford to be mobile. Like, what the fuck is that? So I just have to live depressed thinking that I'm alone and that, like, I just can't do anything right because I can't afford to try? That's retarded. That's fucking retarded. I'm this close to just giving up, going back to Canada, shutting down, getting a career, and then, like, maybe every once in a while I can take a couple months off and go riding in cool places. Because this clearly isn't working. But, like, I can't even fucking keep a cat in the house. How the fuck am I gonna, like, do anything else right? And, like, why do I feel this need to carry on? Because when I get upset like this, I get, like, vicious, angry. Like, I want to burn the whole fucking world down. And if you look at my mission statement in the first place, you can see that's what I've been trying to do this whole time. It's just burn the world down because I'm fucking mad at it for slapping me in the face so many times. And I don't want to feel this way anymore. But I think in trying not to feel this way is making me feel more this way. It's like I left because I was running away. But I didn't think I was running away, but not running away. I was running away. Why is this a thing that we do? Stupid. Well, I told you that by the end of this episode I might know what I'm doing. And I do. This entire road trip plan is now being completely reformatted. It is no longer about just winging it. Okay? Long story short, I'm turning around and I'm going back to Canada. 2 reasons. Number 1, I don't give a shit about saving the world anymore. I really don't. Because I look around, I watch the news, I watch people, and all I see is the world wants to implode. So, you know what? Let it. Let it. Yeah, like you don't have to stop anything from happening. You don't even have to try to change anything because the world is on a path where it's just going to burn itself to the ground. I'm kind of okay with that because I'm going to pick up the broken pieces once all the dust is settled and build something worth keeping. So, short-term plan. I got about $3,000 to $4,000 left, and I'm going to take that to get my ass back to Canada. And then I'm going to make some movies. I have been wanting to do that since I was 8 years old. I went to school for it. This is why I decided to video blog this trip. Like, movies are my passion. They really are. They are my light at the end of the tunnel. And I'm wasting my time out here. And I'm wasting my time out here because, for lack of a better term, because I can't afford to do this the way I want to do it. I thought I would be able to manifest enough currency that not only could I ride, but I could afford to, like, seriously help the people that are around me. And for the past 6 months, I've just been getting road sign after road sign after road sign that says, you know what, man, you're going the wrong way. Like, I'm tired of beating my head against a brick wall for, I'm not going to say nothing because I've had a hell of an experience. But there's better ways to do this ride. So, being said, what is the future for Around the Block if I'm going back to Canada? Well, it's snowing there. So I've got 5 months, 6 months before I can really get there. But I could follow the geese all the way up. So I'm going to kill a couple of months in Mexico, maybe do Guatemala, and then follow the snow north. Do the US again, get back to Canada and do my thing. As for the website and the blog, I'm going to keep this up. And I'm not done yet. Alright? I want to ride my motorcycle on every single continent in the world. Continent. Every single continent. But I can't afford to do it right now the way that I want to do it. So I'm going to go back, start a career, make some money. When I've got some extra money that I can afford to do this the way that I want to, I'm going to do the South America loop. And it's just not time right now. But it will be in like 5 years. You know, take a couple months off, maybe 6 months, a year, do South America. Go back to Canada. Keep working. Do another couple years there, and then, you know, take 2 or 3 months and do Africa. And then go back to Canada and do a couple years, and maybe, hopefully, if it takes me 10 years to get to the Middle East, I might be able to go there without getting shot in the face by people who perpetuate the military-industrial complex killing brown people for oil. Because I really want to ride the Middle East. It's one of the most important regions in the history of humanity, and yet it's dangerous to go there right now because imperialism and shit. Right? So, thank you to everybody who has gotten some form of entertainment or relaxation or inspiration from this program. And you know what? It's still on. I got another 5 months before I get back to Canada, so we're going to see some more of Mexico. And then it's going to go pretty quiet for a while. And if I do anything regarding horse or a road trip to anywhere with horse, that's what I'll blog. I will blog traveling around on the bike when the time comes. And thank you, everybody. But I've come to realize that the people in my life are a hell of a lot more important than trying to save the world. The world, simple as that.